Hi guys, it's Paula and I hope you are doing well. This is going to be another update for my 2020 Vision Project Pan. This is a project that was created in collaboration with a few other people, namely my friend Kooky Pans from Instagram. She is a wonderful panner. I would hope that you would go check out her Instagram account and give her a follow because she is such a great inspiration. But anyways, we decided to create a project called the 2020 Vision Project Pan, and the focus was on 20 makeup items and 20 non-makeup items. The project started on July 1st of 2018, and it will be continuing until January 1st, 2020. 40 products in a project is a lot, and it's been going slowly for me because I feel like a lot of these items are waiting in the wings, especially like my body washes that I've put into this project, but also because I picked some full-size items and it takes some time to get through them. Prior to today, I had one empty out of 40. And so I will link the playlist in the cards above so that you could check out what's been going on prior to today if you're interested. But I have two new empties today, so I'm really happy to finally have some movement on the board. They are both nail polish minis right here. This one was that teal one from e.l.f. It was in my monthly empties for December because I did finish it last month. And yeah, great color, horrible formula. I can't deal with bad formulas anymore. I'm moving them out, getting them out of my life. So glad this is gone. This didn't have a brand name, which means it probably came from like a Christmas kit or a holiday kit. And I don't have much to say about it. It was like a nudie pink shade. I'm wearing it on top of another pinkier shade, just one coat of each, and then I have a glitter on top of it. I don't know. Meh. I have a billion nudie pink nail polishes, so I'm not gonna miss this. It's just glad it's gone. Just glad it's gone. That means there's 37 more products left in this project. 17 are non-makeup items, and all 20 makeup items are still going strong. I'm not gonna show you all 37 items because some of them have zero progress on them, but I will talk about some of the items that I have been using in my routine fairly consistently. I haven't been making a ton of progress on the Hell Pour Perfect Wine peeling pads. I really wasn't using them much over the last couple months, but I think I'm ready to start using them consistently. I have decided to start cutting the pads in half. It just felt really wasteful to use an entire pad. There was way more liquid on them than I could possibly use on one face. Even cutting them in half, I tried it a half of a pad last night and I was still basically soaking wet. So I'm really glad I decided to cut them in half. I feel better about using them, and I think I'm gonna be using these more consistently now. Yeah, I'm gonna try. I need to do better because they've kind of been on the back burner for the last couple months. And as much as I enjoy this product, it takes up a lot of space and I'd like to just move it out. Okay, up next is my Misha Treatment Essence. I received this also from 08L along with those Witch Piggy pads. And here is my progress from last month to this month. I think that's pretty good considering the bottle is getting a little bit wider as we get down. I generally use this once, if not twice a day. So progress should continue to be consistent, but it won't be empty for several more months. I'm still trying to finish up a different moisturizer with SPF. So this Mary Kay Time Wise is still not getting used, but I'm thinking that it might be gone by the end of January. That's gonna be one of my goals for this month, is to get this gone. This Mary Kay, sorry it's so washed out. This Mary Kay Time Wise 3-in-1 cleanser lives in my shower. This little green dot up here is where I was last month, and this new pink line is where I'm at now. So maybe one more month, maybe two, we will have to see, but it is definitely getting down there. The item that I alternate that face wash with is this face scrub from Burt's Bees. And I think I've started hoarding this since I found out I can't repurchase this once I use it up. So I have not been using it quite as much, but I did use it several times during the month. I'm just so devastated that this isn't available at my local grocery store anymore. It's a little difficult to measure this foot scrub, but I'm going with this line down here, so I marked it right there for this month, even though it's like stuck to the back and even higher than it was last month. I don't just use this for my feet. I use it on my arms and legs, but I probably only use it like once a week, maybe once every couple of weeks. So I'm not very consistent with it, but I did make good progress, and I am also gonna try to have this in my empties for the next update as well. All right, I've gotten back into using this Pond's cold cream since finishing that Clinique cleansing balm sample, but oh man, this stuff a little goes a really long way. So as you can see, it's pretty much full. I thought I had marked this, maybe I didn't. I've made a little bit of progress on one side, like over here. It's a little bit less, but this is a product that I do not want to overuse because it's hard to get off, and it breaks the makeup up. But then this combined with the makeup is all over my face, and even though I double cleanse and use something very foamy afterwards, I still get makeup all over my towel when I wipe my face off after I double cleanse. So I only use enough to really focus in on my eyelashes so that I can make sure I get the mascara off. And then I use a regular cleanser for everything else. This is just so greasy. It kind of surprises me. But I am using this every day now, so I should continue to make slow but steady progress. And finally, this is my nighttime moisturizer. It is the Aqua Hyaluronic Acid Water Drop Cream. I received this also from 08L, and I feel like a little bit of this product does go a long way, so progress is slow. Even though this jar is kind of small, it's still pretty much full. It's a very thin product, so it's not like it feels really heavy when I apply it, but it's just so moisturizing that I don't use very much every night, but I do use this nightly, so I'm gonna get through it. I am going to get through it. All right, let's get on to some makeup items. Possibly the most exciting update for makeup is that I've started using a new product, and that's always exciting when I finish something that I've been working on and I can roll in something new to work on from a project. That is this Urban Decay Eyeshadow Primer Potion. It is one of the old samples. It probably came in like a Naked palette or something. And I was working on an e.l.f. eyelid primer. It's finally gone, so I have started using this over the last few days. I don't feel like there is a ton of product coming out of here. I don't remember if I've used this before, like back before I started project panning. Did I get some use out of this, or is there just not much product in here in the first place? But I think I'm gonna be taking the stopper out soon. Right now, I am able to get enough product out with the stopper still in, so I'm not too worried about it. But we'll see if the stopper comes out, you know, within the next month, because it's not like the wand is coated with product. It's like just barely enough for one eye, and then I have to dip in and get more for the other eye, so it doesn't feel like I'm getting a ton of product out of this. So I'm just really excited to be able to roll a new product into the project. It's really exciting. All right, up next we'll talk about my Ulta Illuminating Bronze. I am still mixing this in with my foundation every day, so I use about 1 pump a day, and I feel like I did not make quite as much progress this month. This pink line was my starting point, and then from there to this green line was 1 month, and I'm just above the green line. I'm not sure if I'm gonna be able to mark it or not. I might just leave it alone so that it's just not like a line on top of a line. I do mark these with nail polishes, so I don't always get the thinnest, most accurate line when I'm marking them, but I like to multitask my nail polishes, so. I think I'm gonna leave the line alone and just keep working on it, and I'll make a line next month. But you can see with the airless pump, it is slowly working its way up. And I'm glad that I found a way to enjoy this. I've actually really been enjoying the combination of this with my foundation. So it's a Christmas miracle. Okay, up next is my primer. This is from Laura Geller. It's the Spackle Supercharged Fortified Under Makeup Primer. I really love this primer. I've been completely enjoying it. It is 2 ounces, so it's gonna be around for quite a while, but I am right here. I thought I marked this last month too, but I guess I didn't. So we'll just start keeping track from this month. But I'm right there, so probably only a third of the way through the product. I'm enjoying it, and I don't think I'm gonna have any trouble finishing it by the finale, but I do have a second primer in this project, so I really need to finish this long before the finale so I can finish the other primer in this project. Okay, another product that is in daily rotation, and I'm using it every single day, is this Too Faced bronzer. It is the Chocolate Soleil Medium to Deep Matte Bronzer. I really love this bronzer. There's a reason why some of these products have been around for a decade. You know, I mean, if it's not this good, it's not gonna last, but it really is this good. The problem is that it's the medium to deep bronzer, and so I don't need a lot. I mean, I have to be careful to not overdo it because it's winter and it's not natural to be walking around looking so tan. So I am careful with this. I don't think it's gonna be going anywhere anytime soon. I don't think I'm gonna hit pan anytime soon. I would be shocked, but I am using this every single day. So I'm happy that I'm working on it, but sometimes I think to myself that I should have put in a lighter bronzer that I could kind of go ham on and move it out rather than working on this one that will take forever. 2 products that haven't been getting a ton of love in the first 6 months of this project, but I now have like in rotation and I'm using much more consistently, are this Becca Shimmering Skin Perfector in Opal. And this is a gorgeous product. I'm wearing it today as my cream highlight. I just was working on other cream highlighters more so than this one. So I'm focusing in on this more and want to use it up. And I do have a pretty decent window showing at the top. So I'm looking to get more window as the month continues. Also, this Bare Minerals blush in the shade True Beauty. Didn't use this once in the first 6 months of the project, but I'd like to zero in on this now and move it out. So I'm gonna focus a little bit more, well, much more on this now that it's January and it's time to really prioritize this project. Okay, the last 3 products I want to talk about are all lip products. The first one is this lip liner from ColourPop in the shade BFF, and I really haven't made enough progress to make a new mark on my paper, but I did sharpen it once and I have been using it. Finally, the last 2 products are a lip combination that I have absolutely fallen in love with, and I tend to keep these 2 in my purse and wear them usually 5 days a week, which is pretty good for me because I have trouble committing to lip products. And that is this Tarte lip paint. This is the shade Birthday Suit, I believe. Yep. And this Butter London lip gloss in Fireworks. This lip paint is more of a satiny finish. It doesn't have a complete dry down. It will be transferring if you drink a cup of coffee after applying it. And I don't really like the way it feels on its own. I just don't like these kind of, although I love the look of a matte product or a matte lip product, I just don't like the feel of a matte lip product. I like to put my lips together and feel a little bit of slip. It's just my comfort level. But over the last year or 2 of playing around with putting a lip gloss on top of a liquid lipstick, sometimes the combinations just don't work. Like the lip gloss almost breaks down the liquid lipstick instead of just sitting on top of it the way I want it to. And so I'm always hesitant to pair a lip gloss with a liquid lipstick because sometimes it just gets really messy and gross. But this pair works together. They actually combine together to create a beautiful glossy liquid lipstick. I don't know, it's hard to describe, but it's not as long lasting, but it also doesn't completely break down. They both have kind of a sweet mint scent, so the scents mix well together, and it's just so much more comfortable than either one is on its own. And it is a gorgeous pinky nude shade that I love wearing at work every day. So this has been like my go-to combo for the last month, and I'd like to keep working on them. I mismarked this gloss last month and I marked it too low. So I'm kind of exactly where, maybe a little bit above where I was last month because of my poor marking. But I don't know what I was thinking. I have no idea. But I am using this consistently now, so I'm not gonna mark it again. And there are no windows peeking through in this or anything. There's still plenty of product, but as long as both these two products are going, I see me working on them in conjunction with each other. That's what I tend to do the most, is I use them together. Okay guys, that is it for this month. I am so excited to have 2 more products out of this project. 37 is still a ton, but I'm feeling focused and motivated now that we are like down to the 1-year mark for this project. For goals for next month, I do have some goals. My goal is to have 2 more empties for next month. It is these 2. This is the moisturizer with SPF from Mary Kay, and this is the foot scrub, and my goal is to have both of these out by next month. So stay tuned and I'll let you know how it goes. I would love to have more empties, but realistically I think it's just gonna be the 2 of those for next month. But again, it's nice to see these empties start rolling out of this project. All right, thank you so much for watching, and I will see you in the next video. Bye.